This is Sandy Stride. Thank you so much for joining us this evening on Twilight Showcase Radio and Facebook Live. What an exciting night, and we've been having so much fun warming up for you. Our featured guest tonight for this Who Cares special is one of the Democratic candidates for Governor of Massachusetts. We are honored to have Bob Massey here. Bob, thank you so much for joining us in our remote studio in Plymouth tonight for Twilight Showcase Radio. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm truly honored to be here.
Oh, we just love it. And these guys are, not only is Bob has some really interesting things to talk with us about, but he also plays banjo, and I've heard even a little guitar as well. So we'll be singing, doing some sing-alongs, as well as some original poignant music with Mike Doyle in the background. Hi, Mike. How are you doing?
Good night. Good evening.
Thank you so much for being here. And Sherman, good to have you back. Sherman Whipple, so good to have you.
Nice to be back.
And an extra big thank you, because you are the one who arranged for us to have Bob here with us. So thank you so much. We are just really looking forward to this. A lot of work has gone into tonight, and it is sounding great. Also in our audience, we have Sue Peterson, and we have two Steves, both working with the Bob Massey campaign, and welcome you both, as well as, I should turn the camera as I'm saying that, and there's one of the Steves, and Lee, you can tell us which Steve that is.
That's Steve Winter.
All right.
Super volunteer.
Super volunteer. And that is Lee. Lee, tell us, everybody, your last name.
Lee Baltzer.
All right. And Lee is the field manager, as well as another super volunteer. And she'll be talking to us a little bit this evening as well. And there's John Donovan, who's doing the high-quality video that will be out next week. And behind us, there is one more Steve. And Lee, the other Steve's name is?
Steve Scott.
Steve, we'll try to get you on camera a little bit later. And in the background there, we have Keith James on board, and he'll also be doing one of the songs. Actually, we're going to play one of the songs that I wrote tonight, right?
We sure are.
For a very poignant song, Too Close to Call. It was actually inspired by Bob, one of your friends, Al Gore. So I think you might get a kick out of that. It's satirical, and we gotta have a little fun tonight. And hiding behind Sue Peterson there, Sue, lean one direction or the other so we can say hi to Pam Carr. And she'll hide. Pam Carr is one of our performers from Potentials Unlimited, and actually Potentials Unlimited is on that recording of Too Close to Call, Keith. So
Yes, it is.
and of course we have our studio cats, and a shout out and a thank you to all. We have many listeners who have tuned in on Facebook Live. Remember, if you're listening on radio, of course you'll get the best sound quality there, but we're doing pretty good tonight on Facebook Live too. And it's really easy to find Facebook Live broadcasts that we're doing. Just go to my page, and the shortcut for my page is twilightshowcase.org. Again, that's twilightshowcase.org. And that's TWILIGHT. Hey, and when you get there, let us know you're listening. Make a comment so we know you're there. And also, you can click that little share button down below, and it will put the video right on your page. You'll be able to watch it not only tonight, but see it over and over again. And I'm sure you will want to. Okay, I think we welcome Brendan Connolly. Brendan, I hope I said your name right. Well, he's one of the new engineers, for us at any rate, over at WATD. He's doing a super job, and we are just delighted to be working with him. I think we got everybody here, except to say that tonight, aspiring candidates and powerful singer-songwriters in search of the American dream with more passion and purpose, right here on Twilight Showcase Radio. So we're going to get it started with our own Sherman Whipple. Well, you're not our own, but we feel like you're our own, Sherman. And Sherman, do a real short intro for us on Balladeer, one of my favorite songs, by the way.
It was a song I actually composed driving across Massachusetts.
Really?
Rarely do I compose a song in my head, but I got home from a gig in about 2 in the morning and stayed up the entire night.
Wow.
Writing it down and working it out. And it was just sort of reflection on what I'd been performing in Long Island, North Shore of New York, and then the change of performing in Massachusetts and traveling around New England. And I was looking back at a lot of people my age who had now gone beyond this age of activism.
And we should say that you were quite well connected to that age because you were close friends with Harry Chapin.
Yes, I was in the protest movement, more just a wandering balladeer.
Sure.
So that's the basis of this song.
And once again, we thank you because you did bring not only Bob Massey here, but Harry Chapin's daughter, Jen Chapin, to us. So Balladeer, well written and will be well played.
Stay for a moment and hear my song of better days, long time gone. I'm a storytelling guitar man who sees not the right for the wrong. My vision's been clouded by battles never won, victories too slow to come. Have we all forgotten how we marched to the cry, we shall overcome? And do you remember the songs that I sang? Words of peace, words of love. I'm yesterday's protest balladeer, today's has been, never was. In 68, I heard the call, then learned the chords and words. Then I sat on my ass, I sang high up on grass. Applause was all that I heard. But the times, they have changed, as the poet said. Issues and leaders are dead. They died not of bullets, but of boredom, he said. Why fight when you're being well fed? And do you remember the songs that I sang? Words of peace, words of love. I'm yesterday's protest balladeer, today's has been, never was. And do you remember the words were so good, they thrilled your heart, filled your mind. And I even recorded a song of my own, but they said it's ahead of its time. And I once sang for thousands, both dollars and souls, but that was a lifetime ago. Now I play in a bar and I sleep in my car. My God, where did it go? And do you remember the songs that I sang? Words of peace, words of love. I'm yesterday's protest balladeer, today's has been, never was. You know, war and injustice, they'll be back someday. Maybe they've always been here. But I'll be ready with my songs and guitar, and maybe I'll make it this year. And do you remember the songs that I sang? Words of peace, words of love. I'm yesterday's protest balladeer, today's has been, never was. Yesterday's protest, Balladeer. Today has been, never was.
And that was Sherman Whipple, Balladeer. Beautiful job on that.